Have you ever been to one of those big, professional haunted houses? The kind with Hollywood-level sets, insane special effects, and actors who are just a little too good at their jobs. You walk through, you get your scares, you laugh about it afterwards, and you go home. But what if one of them wasn't just an attraction? What if the scares were real? That's the story behind a place they call Scarehouse. They say it's not just another haunt. It's a gateway, built deep inside a forgotten basement that was never meant to be reopened. The legend begins when the creators first started construction. They were clearing out this old, derelict building and discovered something strange: sealed doors, buried behind layers of old brick walls. These doors led to rooms that weren't on any of the original blueprints. It was like finding a secret history hidden within the foundation of the city. Almost immediately, the construction crew started experiencing things they couldn't explain. Even before a single speaker or sound system was installed, workers reported hearing footsteps echoing from empty corridors. Sometimes they'd hear faint laughter coming from behind those newly discovered sealed doors. Most dismissed it as their minds playing tricks on them in the creepy, dark environment. But the stories kept getting weirder. One electrician, a guy who had been on job sites his whole life, packed up his tools and quit without notice. When his foreman finally got a hold of him, the man was spooked. He claimed that while he was wiring up a new section, he looked up and saw a woman's reflection in the glass of a prop mirror. He said she was wearing a cracked, white porcelain mask, and she was just watching him. He ran out to find someone, but no one else had seen her. They searched the entire area, but there was no woman, and more unnervingly, they never found the mask. Despite the strange occurrences, construction finished, and Scarehouse opened its doors. It was an instant hit, quickly becoming famous for its terrifyingly realistic sets and intense atmosphere. But as its fame grew, so did the unsettling incidents happening to the staff. It became a running joke, a dark one, that the haunt was actually haunted. Actors would faint mid-performance, later claiming they suddenly couldn't breathe, that it felt like the walls were moving in on them. Some swore they could hear the air vents whispering their names when they were alone. One of the most chilling pieces of evidence comes from the security office. Late one night, a guard was reviewing the footage and saw something that made his blood run cold. On the camera feed for the main corridor, a figure was visible, crawling impossibly along the ceiling, its limbs contorted at unnatural angles. The guard and his partner immediately rushed to the hallway, radios in hand, expecting to find a trespasser or a prankster. But when they got there, the hallway was completely empty. The footage was saved, but no one could ever explain what it showed. This is where the story takes an even darker turn. Locals who know the city's history whisper a chilling theory. They say that one of the original themes in Scarehouse wasn't fiction at all. It was based on a real historical ritual that was performed decades ago, right in the catacombs beneath that part of the city. And those strange, undocumented rooms the builders found, they weren't just forgotten storage spaces. They were seals, intentionally built to contain whatever was awakened by that ritual, to keep something from coming out. So, according to the legend, the creators of Scarehouse didn't just build a haunted attraction over an old basement, they built it on top of a prison. And those rooms they decorated with fake monsters and ghouls. They're just reinforcing the seals, keeping something ancient and malevolent trapped beneath what the energy of thousands of terrified visitors every year that feeds it. It makes it stronger. Every October, when the fog machines hiss to life and the screams of patrons echo through the halls, Scarehouse opens its doors again. And they say, when it does, the thing sleeping in the darkness beneath wakes up. It's hungry, and it's waiting. So the next time you step into a haunted house, just remember the story of Scarehouse. Sometimes, the most terrifying monsters aren't the ones in masks. They're the ones the masks are meant to hide. Thanks for hanging out with me in the dark. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tales from the shadows. Stay safe out there.